Right, hi everyone. So we're back after the New York lunch. Let's go back on the charts. I am a bit late. I just got a bit busy. If you were watching on the previous one, I was trading from my office, and then when the New York lunch hour was coming in, I quickly packed up and I made my way home so I could trade from home. And then I got stuck in a bit of traffic, as is the norm with London and the M25. There's always something going on. But I'm home now and I'm just watching on. So if we have a quick look at the oil, on oil, we took this. Let me just clean this up a little bit. Sorry, 1 second. Where are we? Where are we? So no parameters, very left. Take this very left off. Okay, so we took this trade to the upside. It reached we took it at about 1.5, 1.6, something like that. And then it's shot to the downside, and we've got a neutral day, so it's extended both sides of the initial balance. And now we're just sort of playing around inside. I don't really want to take a trade on this, to be honest with you. We've got a late sort of, I don't know what's happening here. What do you want to call it? It's value acceptance, but I don't want to play this. I think it might have been one of my high posts for the day. Yeah, value acceptance down, targeting 75.01. It might be in play now, but I'm not keen on it. Okay, we've got three inside down. Um, but I really don't want to take this. I'm not too keen on this one really. Right. We'll have a look. We'll have a look. We've got a minute left on this 30-minute candle. Let's see how that closes as well. But here we've got the sustained auction to the upside. Sorry. And we've got some single prints left out here between 1960.3 and 1957.8. So I'd like to see these single prints taken out, because we have got a selling tail between 1970.3 and 1971.3. So, which is this wick here. So I would like to see this sell to the downside. I've kind of set up little what I would like to see happen. So we've got stops at around 1970.2. Really, stops should go above that tail, but I'm trying to keep it around 30 ticks. So if this plays out, we're in for about 3R possibly, depending on entry. But let's have a look on the lower time frame. So there's nothing great here, nothing on the 5 minute. So we're just looking at this, which is finishing up now. We've got a three inside down, but that down is not a great sort of okay. What is happening quite fast there, possibly. I think we'll take it. It's come to the level that we wanted it at. Um, it's not a confident three inside down, but we'll take it because it's at the levels we wanted. So we are
Order filled.
where we wanted to be. And let's see if we can hit our target of 1958. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry. I'm totally going the wrong way here. Let me bring this up on a bigger chart. Right, here we go. This looks better now. I'm looking at it like, where's my 1958? Right. And I have also forgotten to take it on Tradeovate. So let's take it up there as well quickly before it pulls away too fast. No,
Order filled.
no, no,
Order
no, no,
filled.
no. We're
Order
selling.
filled.
Ugh, I hate when this happens. Right, so 1970.2 and then 1958. There we go. Okay, so we're in. We're in on this trade. That hasn't really given us a sustained. That hasn't given us a bearish engulfing, but we're down here. We've got a selling tail here in D, a three inside down. This could go down as well nicely. Let's sell this as well. Ah, have to open this. Come on, come on. This is going to sell off before I even get there. And I might be wrong on this. So I'm gonna take a very small position on this one. Not that I'm gonna be not I'm not saying my
Order filled.
we're taking a very late position. Not very late, but not great entry. So I want to get mine up here. And then we want this down at 70. What did we want? 75.01. So we want to be down here with this. We'll put it at 0.2. It doesn't matter. So let's put this one on as well. And I've forgotten trade of 8. Sorry. This is what I hate. This is why I want to get out of trade of 8. Just trade on Ninja Trader because then I won't have these issues.
Order filled.
75.02, I think I said. Yep, and 76.49. There we go. Right, okay. So we're in both trades. Let's see what's going on. So we're at 1R on the gold. I really want to see my single prints chewed up on this. That would be really cool. So, sometimes what can happen is price can go down to 1960.3 and that single print can act as a level of support. So it could hold the price up. So where is that? Let's mark that out as well. 1960.3. Where are we? Here. So you see where this wick candle is here. This can act as a level of support for price. 2R is what we normally go for. I'm aiming for 3R as an end of day trade, but it may not reach there. We may just end up closing at 2R. So we're at half R at the moment. We've got 10 minutes left on this candle. And we've got this nice 3 inside down on the 30 minutes as well, actually. Well, I mean, I'd say that we've got 25 minutes left on this, but potentially we could have a 3 inside down on this, which would be really, really nice. That would give me enough confidence to just let this run into this 3R. I'd move my stops closer to my entry point and let this run for the end of the day. What we're fighting against at the moment is a 30-minute demand that was created. Where are we? A, B, C, D. So it was created post NY cut, which is a valid demand level. And again, it may hold price up. So we may have to cut it at 2R if we can get there, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how the session goes. Oil. Our oil trade. So our target is 75.02. So it's just below our 2R. And here we've got plenty of room left on the session range. Our ADR is not exhausted. Average daily range is not exhausted. So there's plenty of room for this to go down. It's just really it's about timing. We've got a couple of hours left for the end of the New York session. Will it get there? That's hard to say, but it's a valid trade. The other thing to mention here is on this one, we've got see this purple line over here. This is our value area high, and this can also act as a level of support. So price is broken up towards the top side of it, and then this can be support. And you can see we've wicked out here on it, just sort of pierced it, and then it wicked out. So and price here as well just hit the 1R just above that and also wicked out. So this could be the test of the value area high and then a push back to the upside. But for now, we're going to hold this as a potential 3 inside down and see how it goes. Sometimes these moves can happen really, really quickly. you can be in and out of these trades within like 10 minutes, which I think happened to one of our trades earlier on today. And sometimes you can be sitting there painfully for a few hours, but I'm hoping this is going to be one of those quicker trades. Let's just go back onto oil and see what's happening here. So it's just starting to break to the downside as well. Um, but we've got those wicks at the bottom there, a few candles in over here, and these are all buying tails, buying wicks. And what's going on the higher time frame? Yeah, so we're coming back into that consolidation area. It's hard to see with with all these fibs on here. Um, so yeah, this one is painful. You know, when it hovers around your entry, I hate it. Or when it goes into nice profits and then pulls all the way back in against you, it's like ah. But this is at 1 hour, so okay, we're at $260 in at the moment, so it's not bad. On trade of 8, we're up $50 on both positions combined. I don't know why I look at the dollars. I should just be looking at the R's. So I think we already hit 2 Rs today comfortably. This will give us, if we closed here, we'd be well in at 3 Rs, I reckon. Um, you see that one? So that one, we had so we had this. Uh, 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 yeah, we had a three inside down, back in, then come back up, come back down. It wasn't really an engulfing handle. Yeah, so we um we are running into some troubles here. I prefer them when they go nice and quick. When these trades, when these setups are really, when you find a nice setup, they can go really, really quick, and I love those ones. Sometimes these painful setups, which can drag on a bit, but um, I have come from a swing trading background, so I used to trade on the daily and the 4 hour charts. So I would look at positions on the monthly and weekly time frames, and then take my positions on the daily and 4 hour charts. Sometimes I would micro down to like the 1 hour or 30 minute for entries, or 1 hour for entries, and then transition back to the 4 hour or daily, and hold positions. I've held positions for, I think the longest I've held a position is about a week, Monday through to Friday or something like that. Um, Actually, sometimes a couple of weeks. Yeah. So when I've scaled in and out of positions, I've held for weeks. But I prefer day trading. I prefer the intraday trading where you can be in and out of positions within. Um, I really like the ones where I'm in and out, scalping in and out within 10 minutes. Because then I can just crack on with the rest of my day and do other things. But it doesn't always work out the way you want, and there's always one that just doesn't want to play ball. So I think on the oil, I took I only put one little micro contract on that, so that's that's totally fine. Um, Taking very small positions today, just because. So on this one, I've taken very small position. I've taken a small position again because I took 2, 3 trades earlier on, and they were all small contract sizes. What I don't want to do is then just come in at the end of the day and just pull up a really you know I don't want to pull up a larger contract size and then blow all of my earnings, and give back everything that I've made today, which is just going to be stupid. So, um, yeah, so we'll leave it as it is this week. I mean, what we've only got Friday left, so probably tomorrow I'll trade the same sort of micro 2 contracts. I'm doing two contracts because I'm trading from the 25,000 account, but for the 300K account, that equivalates to 10 contracts because I've multiplied the ratio. I've done a ratio of multiplying it by five. So on the 300K account, we're trading 10 micro contracts. Um, but from next week, I'll probably go back up to 20. Um, we'll see. Came into a bit of a drawdown, obviously, because earlier in the week, I think it was Tuesday, and I was trading like an idiot, like just revenge trading. I was all over the place. I don't know why. I took I took a really bad trade. So what happened was, I think I saw a setup, and it wasn't part of my trading plan. It was before. It was just as New York opened, and I was like, "Oh my God, this looks really cool," and I took it. And the gambler inside of me took that trade, and rather than taking it on a very small lot size, um, just as a punt, I could have taken it on one micro contract just for the sake of it, and just played around. But instead, no, I went all in, and then when it was going against me, and I was like, oh no, I've really messed up. Um, so I tried to cut my losses on it. Um, and what happened was, as I was cutting my losses on it, I think I missed out on about half. I think I cut it at like 0.5 R, and then I cut it at about 0.5 R, and then the trade started to go in my direction. Like it started giving me setups, so it started giving me candlestick patterns, and I was like, oh no, no, I was right. Now it's going to turn around. Now it's going. So I jumped back in again. But when I jumped back in after the candlestick pattern finished, I got a later entry, put my stop behind it. Um, and then what happened? It came all the way back round, swung round, and stopped me out. So I went out for like um uh I think in total I probably um lost about 1.5 R on that, or 2 Rs. 1.5 R, yeah, it was about 1.5 R. So, and then the third time I took a trade, it was like I just think I was a bit stressed out, and I took a trade, and that one went against me as well. And that was a valid setup, but obviously you can't win them all. So the first two trades was just stupid. That third trade that I took later, it was a valid trade, but it just didn't go in my favor, which can happen. So there's no biggie about it. But I got stopped out, obviously. The trade didn't invalidate. The setup didn't get invalidated so that I could pull it off for any reason, for any particular reason. It was just the fact that it didn't go in my favor and I got stopped out. So I'm quite content with that. Um, and so